Alright, we back!
Yo, we don't even have an intro yet and I don't even care.
I think that's the intro still. Alright, we love to see it!
You got bare passion, yo.
I'm back, I'm happy to be back, man. Feels good.
Yeah, I'm glad
Feels
to be back.
good.
I've missed you.
Good. That's cute. Miss you too, man. Alright, so people, we're going to talk about a very controversial topic. Oh, it's not really controversial because people just need to grow up. Preference.
Oh, preference.
Preference.
Dating preference.
Dating preference.
Oh.
So,
what's your preference? Say it loud and proud.
Black women, I love you queens,
Let's go. What kind? What shape?
Man. Oh,
what
thick
shape?
thighs.
How thick?
Yo, chill. That's enough.
Bro, how thick do you like her, bro?
Yo, chill, bro.
Bro, I want to know how thick you like her, bro.
Yo, you are not okay.
If a guy has a preference of their body count, do you think that's
Why do you
childish?
have a preference? I was discussing this with my sister the other day. People think like preferences is just a get out card. Where does your preference come from? Your preference isn't just born with you when you come into this world. Your preference is created off your environment, what you see society doing. That is how your preference is created. I never came out of the womb liking men who were just 6 foot. Society made me believe that it is normal for a guy to be taller than a woman in a relationship. So naturally, women want men who are a bit taller. So where is that preference coming from?
And your experiences.
Your preference for wanting a woman who's less experienced comes from patriarchy. It comes from women, you know, historically being policed through their sexuality and society not seeing that sex is for women. That is where your preference for having a low body count is coming from. It's coming from not wanting your boys to laugh at your face and be like, oh, beat that. Okay, yeah, you beat that, but now she's with me. Okay, so what? Like, am I going to pretend I've never been with a guy who girls have fucked before? Yeah, I have. What can I do? Like you said before, we are not possession. We are real people. So, yeah, just because you fuck 100 people doesn't mean that that girl should vanish and turn into dust. She too deserves love, respect, and companionship.
I can't even react to her. I did not expect this today. Hey, yo, listen, if you have been watching this channel, if you ever watched the pod, then you know how I feel about body count. I don't even know why we still... I don't know how old she is. She must be like 35, bro.
And she's engaged though, so...
Well, whoever is engaged to you is a lad. I'm not going to lie to you. But...
Come on, bro.
What?
Come on, bro. That's not
Is that too far?
Yeah, it's too far.
But that's how I feel, though. Why can't I express my emotions?
Your feelings and emotions don't matter. Firstly, you lost me at the whole patriarchy thing. It's like a buzzword for certain ladies. I don't get it.
Your preference comes from patriarchy and society.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. I know personally for me, I'm still shocked how I found my preference. You know what I'm saying? It's just there. My eyes just know. Look at this, you're an idiot, bruv. This whole, because society says, skinny girls are the thing, that I'm gonna be, oh yeah, I like skinny girls now. No, I'm not a sheep, bruv. So she's basically, she's a sheep. Because society said, this is what I should like, okay, I'm gonna go like that too, yeah. What? And listen, you can be 5'2", and be like, oh yeah, I want a guy taller than me. A guy that's 5'5" is taller than you. Well, it's still not good enough for you. So what are you talking about? No one actually said he has to be 6 foot. Being taller than you means he's just taller than you. It doesn't have to be 6 foot. So it is a you thing. It is a women thing that they have for themselves. Has nothing to do with the man them. Has nothing to do with what we like. It's all about you. I just need you to know that it is genuinely all about you. And stop, I beg, for the love of God. Seriously, stop blaming the man them for your man. Anyway, yeah, that's what I gotta say.
Damn, some changes need to be made. And you know what I'm going to start with?
Yeah.
Let's say, right, for the sake of this argument, your preference comes from society.
Yeah.
So what? You still have that preference now. What are you going to do? Do you think... are you gonna suck the preference out of them and give them a new one? Brother, they've got their preference now. You're going to have to just accept that that's the preference. Man them do not want girls with crazy body counts. Some man do, some man don't. Just accept it. Stop trying to convince us that we should care about the patriarchy, because I really don't care. I don't even entertain that conversation. Or what society is telling us to do, because there's bare things that you do that society has quote unquote told you to do and you don't complain about because it's not to your detriment. So, if you're picking and choosing where you're bothered about what society tells you, then I'm not even interested in having the conversation with you.
It's not a waste of time, isn't it?
You know what I mean? Society tells you that you should go have a picket fence house with a dog and have the kids. Some people don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you whether you go with what society says you should do or you go with what society says you want to do. Yeah? And if man don't want to go with what society's telling them to do, so what? Like, who are you? Like, you're 35 years old on Twitter coming up with mad things.
Coming up with mad things
that are not even important. Like, you're the kind of person that's still talking about who should pay on the first date. Brother, get a life. Bro, how can your whole 10-year Twitter career be about who should pay on the first date? I'm tired, brother. I'm tired. But what I will say is keep making content because we're going to keep reacting to that shit. Listen, we're going to be on your ass, bro. We're going to keep reacting to all whatever you post and hopefully we'll get to 1K subscribers and then we'll make some money off it. And we'll keep reacting to it.
Keep reacting to it. So keep talking, man. We love it. Yep. We love it. Women say that they want a guy that's 6 foot, but then I'm not 6 foot, but I still get girl though. It doesn't matter.
Same way that there's girls that will have body counts of 100 plus and still get married. So in conclusion, your conversation was pointless. Yeah. But shout out Hardy Caprio though. Come on. Yeah,
he's a hard brother still. Shout out to you, man.
He's very open on the RAHcist podcast, so I have to respect that. But you've been a problem for too long, man.
On to the next one.
I absolutely agree with this creator, but he's a lot nicer than I'm about to be. Racial preferences are very often rooted in racism. Like this creator talks about, you can find tall people, short people, plus size people, slim people, people of all different characteristics in literally every race. And same with personalities. But the one thing that can distinguish two people with the very same characteristics is race. When people discount entire races of people, it's not usually based on individuals' characteristics. It's usually about stereotypes of that race. And if you're like, well, it's not about stereotypes for me, I just don't like how certain people of a particular race look. That's just racism and prejudice based on Eurocentric ideals. And also,
some people think when they use big words in fancy sentences that they're smart. Listen, really and truly, coming from me who I would want to marry a black woman. Simple as fact. Are there still beautiful women of other races? Yeah, there are. But what's different is the culture, love. It's that simple.
Do you know what? I've never heard it.
It's that simple. It's that simple. Like, trying to blend cultures is very difficult. But if I've got... That was very simple.
Because you know what else as well? Within culture, there's values that
align, that parry, that makes sense. We live by similar principles. But then if I then decide to be with a woman of a different culture, that's another headache that am I willing to negotiate and deal with and come to terms with and compromise with? No, I don't.
You got that intense look in your eyes.
I don't care. Like, genuinely, I don't care. Like, stop this. Stop. Like, why do human beings love this Suffer Olympics BS, bro? Always complaining about everything.
Human being.
Oh, stop complaining, bruv. Listen, if you like your white guy, if you like your brown guy, if you like your guy from Pakistan, if you like your guy from China, like your man there.
How did you say if you like your brown guy? I didn't say if you like your guy from Pakistan.
I don't know, man.
You're just letting that verbal diarrhea come out.
Yeah, man, I was just speaking in a sense. Verbal diarrhea. Different, whatever, man. See, you're so annoying, you're confusing me, bruv. Really and truly, I just agree with what you're saying. But, like, you can always look into your own history. You can be introspective and you can figure out where your preferences come from. Yeah. It doesn't necessarily have to be a thing of race. I'm putting myself in the shoes of, like, a white raver guy that wears neon t-shirts. Yeah. Trying to be with, like, a black raver girl that wears t-shirts. And even though we both enjoy the same kind of music, there's going to be something different. Yeah, 100%. Do you know what I mean? Because when we go home, it's not just because you enjoy the same kind of music doesn't mean you're the. Do you know what I mean? Like hearing like there's white girls that listen to hip hop music, and there's black guys that listen to hip hop music. You can see differences in how the music hits them, and how they take it in, and the kind of songs that they take a preference to. Perception as well.
Even though we both listen to the same kind of music, so just imagine when you get back home, what your culture's like. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? That's a whole different ballgame. Yeah. What your expectations are as well with your partners. People from African, Jamaican cultures might have a certain expectation when it comes to being in a relationship. Whereas if you're white, you're more likely to be more westernized, which is going to be kind of liberal in a sense. So you're not going to have that traditional aspect that maybe people from certain races have, which might confuse someone who's white. Would be like, what? Listen, Tunde, I am not just a piece of equipment to take care of your house, right?
That's a piece of equipment to take care of your house.
You can do it yourself, Tunde. I've seen your mum do it, so you can too.
So basically what they're saying is because my number one woman is black women, now I am now racist.
Towards white women.
Towards Asian women.
All of
them.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
You are a racist.
I'm a racist. I don't mind being a racist then. Cool. I generally don't mind, bro.
The thing is, you can have all these conversations you want, but guess what? People are still going to have whatever preference they want to have. So, do you know what you should do instead of being spiteful? Get somebody that likes you. Wow. Stop trying to get other people to be invested in you. They don't want you.
He said it, not
They
me.
said your skin is too melanated.
Whoa.
They want something lacking melanin.
Whoa.
They want skin that can't absorb vitamin D the same way.
I am not involved in this.
I'm so fucking sick of you people on this app. This is what you all sound like when you're talking about your genital preferences. It's not my fault that I'm only attracted to men. A lot of people have preferences for dick, and that doesn't make me transphobic. Are trans men not men? I never said that they weren't. I just have a preference for specific genitalia, and sleeping with a man without that would make me uncomfortable. You don't think that your inability to feel attraction toward anybody but strictly cisgendered bodies is rooted in transphobia? No, I'm not transphobic. I support trans people, but that doesn't mean that I have to want to sleep with you. And you don't think the way that you've now centered this conversation in a way that makes me seem sexually predatory for simply asking you and other cis people to analyze the way that you've been taught to base people's worth around their genitals is based in transphobia? No, because if I slept with someone with a vagina, then that would make me bisexual. Never mind, you're right. Your allyship is impressive. Thank you so much.
Was she agreeing with her, this green lady?
Yeah, I think this green lady was agreeing with her.
Oh, okay.
Firstly, what I'm going to say is very simply.
I can't believe it.
Now, what I'm going to say very simply is that it's very simple. If I say I am a man, I don't need to put anything in front of it to be a man. Once you put something in front of it, like trans, you are no longer a man. Wait, firstly, you were never a man in the first place.
That logic kind of doesn't work.
Because I was thinking it doesn't work.
Because you feel like, I'm a black man.
Yeah, but I am a black man. I can't change my skin color.
Yeah, but if, like you're saying, if you say put something in front of what you are,
okay,
then
true.
you're not
Okay,
that thing.
how do I say this? No, I agree. No. Simple. If you have to put trans woman before woman, you are not a woman. Essentially, if you're a woman, just say you're a woman. But you can't say you're a woman because you weren't born a woman. You can't change the natural cycle of life, mate. It's very simple.
Said mate.
It's very simple.
What are you doing, mate?
Your mom and dad had intercourse. You were naturally born in your mother's womb, right? Then your mother gave birth to you. You came out a single gender, not two, not three, one. Either a male or a female. Sorry, you can't just randomly decide to change natural order of life. It doesn't work like that just because you're in your feelings, okay? Listen, I don't make the rules here. Jesus does. So you can't blame me, okay? You generally can't.
He said, have words with Jesus.
You can't blame me.
He said, listen to what I gotta say here, boy.
Yes, I did. Not in the accent though, but I did say that.
You got to have the words with Jesus, because I'm not having them words with you.
I'm not having them words. You can't blame
You gotta take it up with God.
You have to. You gotta deal with your issues, bro.
That's what that boy said.
What you're saying, also what you're saying is that your mom and dad are wrong. Really. Because they literally made you. Do you know how much effort it takes to make a child?
Not much. You can nut in seconds, bro. You can just have one pump and just be like, no. You can even just be ready to it could be fizzing from just foreplay. So as soon as you just go, like just imagine this, just. And it's and you know, it starts pulsing, just like.
Yeah, we get it.
You just exploding now. You know what I'm saying?
We get it. But yeah, man. If I want to be with a naturally born woman, you cannot tell me that I am now somehow transphobic because I don't want to be with a man dressed up as a woman. It doesn't work like that. It generally doesn't work like that. If you want to be with someone that wants to be with you, pick the people that want to be with you. Don't pick the people that...
freaky deakies out.
Yeah. Pick the freaky deakies, innit?
Sorry.
You don't need to pick people that don't want it, are not interested. And stop trying to make people feel bad to accept you. If they don't want to accept you, they don't want to accept you. It is what it is. Life is hard. Deal with it. Like, what the hell? Pity party. Wow.
If my preference is natural genitalia, so what?
So what?
That's all I've got to say on that.
Like, it's not that difficult. Anyway, like I normally say, hell is hot.
I imagine it would be.
So yeah.
Some people like saunas. So.
Yeah, so that's the end of that.
You need to subscribe so that we can get 1K subscribers, so that we can monetize this channel, so that we can give you bigger and better content. By bigger and better, I mean better quality, and we can give you more episodes per week because we're dedicated.
We're dedicated.
We're not consistent, but we're dedicated.
I am dedicated to ruffle your feathers.
So yeah, subscribe.
Jesus is real, guys.
I think you've got a very runny mouth, so you can talk.
You have a very runny mouth.
Why is that hurting your feelings? Yeah, because it makes for a good explanation.